Good morning. Um, I, hi. This is Scotty. I missed the recording yesterday, and I'm sorry about that. I had to get ready for work earlier than I planned. So basically, I'm going to stick to Spyro, and I'm gonna keep doing that until I complete the trilogy. I'm gonna just go right on through it because that's just more fun, and then we can get back to the other ones later. That's really it. That's all I have going today. I have a banana. I have a soda, and I have coffee. Yes, that's both a soda and coffee. I'm going to need it. And the cup actually is interesting. It's a Starbucks makes these re like washable cups, and I have a Keurig, so it's really nice because it takes the large size on the Keurig and goes, yeah, you can have this whole thing. This sounds like I'm rambling. I'm actually not quite sure what else to say. Um, mm, let's see what's on the Steam list. Uh, my lovely girlfriend bought me Among Us, and we've been having. Actually, we haven't really done any Among Us together, have we, hon? No. Okay, yeah, we should probably do that. I won't be doing any for the channel though. I like Among Us. It's well designed. It's good. I just don't think it has any place on my particular channel. Because it's multiplayer focused, and I'm a person who doesn't like to do the multiplayer thing. In other news, War for the Overworld is definitely going to be coming back. I'm going to be playing around some myself to get myself more familiar with the game, so I'm not so drawn in and absorbed by it. Next time I get a video up for that, I should be much more talkative for you guys. Um, hmm. And beyond that, we have. Well, not really a whole lot. I could do a Witcher 3 Wild Hunt series as just kind of a long running mainstay because that's a long one. That bros, and gals, that's gonna be. Whew, that's gonna be a long one. I also have Monster Hunter World. Um, I don't know if it will run very well while I'm trying to record. So we'll have to see where that goes and, you know, praise Jim. I. You know what? Actually, that works. Jim Sterling being the patron saint of buggy games being brought to light. It fits that you'd pray to him that something would just behave itself when you're trying to record. Uh, hmm. And that's actually all I have planned. But I have other games on my list. I have, well, a day job. I could buy other games. I just need you guys to let me know what you guys want me to play. And barring that, we'll just be focused on Spyro, the world, War for the Overworld, and maybe The Witcher 3 and Secret of Mana. And yeah, I understand those are all, you know, hefty games. So I want you guys to see how you feel about these, and as we go, doesn't matter when you do it, I want more comments. I want to see more people telling me what they want to see. It's fun for me to see you guys react. I especially like it when I see Daniel and Alice reacting, because you guys are always so animated that I can almost hear your little faces in your comments. So that's been fun for me. Thank you very much for you too. Yeah, well, that's really it. It is unfortunate for me that all of my favorite games are enormous time sinks, and therefore not super suitable for a YouTube run. But yeah, screw it. We'll do the best we can. After some thinking, I can confirm that Oblivion will not be making a return. I'll enjoy the game privately, but I don't have enough fun with Oblivion to make it fun for you guys to watch me play through it. I basically be playing through it just to reconfirm some things for myself about the Elder Scrolls world, and how Bethesda did some things well and did some things super not well. So it's not really gonna be super fun for you guys to watch that as I just tear through it and do nothing but bitch about Todd Howard. I'm not gonna stop bitching about Todd Howard, because fuck that guy, but I am gonna try to avoid doing videos where all that I do is just, hey, fuck you, Todd, you bastard, Todd. Like, yeah, that's a funny bit once in a while, but for an entire show, it would get super old super fast. And one last thing before we go today. Friend of the channel had this done up. It's a tattoo of mine. It's a let me see if I can get the. It's a bone necklace, and it's done. Got a tattoo of it right there. It's really pretty. It's really very thin, so I have to be I think careful with it, and I'm being very careful with it because it's very very nice, and I want to keep it for a long time. But yeah, it's something that I always wanted to have, was like a bone charm, and now I have one, and it's of a thing that's actually very important to me. There's significance in the symbols on the shield related to my personal beliefs, and like full stop. This show's for adults and not children, and I therefore trust you guys to understand that and like treat things with a level of respect. But even in that context, I am super not willing to go into beliefs and like faith and that shit on YouTube. That's a mire that I do not want to explore at all. If you guys want me to talk about, the bone charm and what the symbols mean and all that, if you guys want that, let me know. But you gotta, there's gonna have to be some real talk to us going on, because the theorist side of YouTube just scares the shit out of me, particularly the religious nutters. And yeah, like as a person of a certain kind of faith myself, yeah, the religious people on YouTube can get a little. Whoa. Yeah, I'm going to now enjoy my banana, my big yellow dick food. Yeah, see, that's that thing where I do once in a while to remind YouTube that this is not for children. See, I have to keep hammering that home, because YouTube did this thing for a while that made me very upset and concerned. When I was trying to build up to do the channel in the first place, they used to. I don't know if they still do this. It would be very upsetting if they did. Some videos you would say, "Hey, this isn't for children," and then YouTube would look at the video and go, "Actually, mate, it is for children. Look at all the colorful art going on," which sounds like a reasonable thing until you realize that all of the most effective ways to talk about really important mental things are usually done through colorful and not quite human illustration. So, how do I put this best? There's a show on YouTube called, oh dear. Oh yeah, it's called Psych to Go, and they talk about some like mental health things. And sometimes they can talk about mental health things that are, not things kids need to hear about, but they also need to be discussed. And these guys like to use colorful imagery and fun characters to make it easier to break down and understand what they're talking about. So these guys, like, really should not be marked as for children because they're talking about like suicide and depression in some cases, and in some cases things that are equally as weird or fucked up and should probably not be discussed with children by a YouTube video. If your kid needs to talk about that, that should be, you or a professional therapist, not a pundit like me or even Psych to Go, who, wonderful people though they are, I don't think any of them are actually psychiatrists. They're good presenters, certainly, but I don't think any of them are actually like trained doctors. And YouTube, for a time at least, I was hearing that they were taking, like, for example, my Spyro videos and going, hey, Spyro's, yeah, he's cool, yeah, he's colorful, he's fun, he's obviously designed for like ages everyone and up, yeah? Okay, it doesn't matter if the imagery on my channel is E10 or Peggy whatever. If I'm saying cunt on screen, so I'm making it a real point to continue to go, guys, remember, this is not for children, so that YouTube doesn't at some point go, hey, this looks like it's for kids. He's not saying otherwise, so we're just going to, manually switch him over, because that could get me into a lot of trouble if they switch me into a, hey, this is for kids video, and then, someone's 9-year-old starts seeing me and all my shenanigans. And listen, I don't care if your kids swear, but your schools and such absolutely do, and I can guarantee you I would be sued to death if some Karen's little special boy or girl went to school and called their professor or teacher anything that I say on a regular basis. Just anything. All of it's bad. All of it.